Hint, the cage is not locked. Nova Nutzen. Sauca is the moment on our path when we begin to take the maintenance of our physical condition seriously. My own beginnings were quite humble. I spent the last few years before my spiritual awakening routinely going for weeks without a shower, sleeping on the ground, smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, eating military rations that had been prepared years before, drinking as much alcohol as I could whenever I could, and wondering why I felt so bad most of the time. True, this was my job description, but it was also a job that I had chosen in the throes of spiritual bankruptcy. Once I had emerged from that spiritual nada and begun a spiritual practice, I started to look around. The people admired seemed to be treating their bodies well. They appeared to have some principles about their food, their behavior, their beliefs and attitudes. They exercised, wore clean clothes, lived in clean apartments. There was a gentleness in all of this. I had a sense that these habits were an extension of the love these individuals felt toward themselves and others. I had exercised to win competitions, and I'd ironed my uniforms to pass military inspections, but I had never thought of these activities as a means of taking care of myself. Sauca confirms my observations of my early role models. Our body is the home of our spirit. It is the means by which we enact our beliefs. Therefore, the maintenance of the body is a spiritual duty, an act of love not only toward ourselves, but toward all humanity. Practicing Sauca, we are also turning belief into action. We have embraced a path that is about freedom and love. As we care gently and lovingly for ourselves, we are deconstructing the blocks to love in our lives and freeing ourselves from the prison of outworn patterns of thought and action. And we need to start somewhere. Yoga says we should start where we are, on the physical plane, with our bodies and the acts of our bodies. Furthermore, we must begin to see our minds as organs of action and our thoughts as acts. Each step we take on this path is a step into the unknown and a confirmation of our ability to live a better life. The people whose practice of Sauca I watched and admired early on in my spiritual journey were actually doing it. They were enacting their spiritual beliefs in a tangible, everyday way. Sauca is an invitation to spread your wings a little bit, to experience your freedom, to take small steps with big consequences, to break free. Go ahead. Hint, the cage is not locked.